And you know the vibes. It's live streaming daily to blob. Let's go. All right, today is day 32nd. Come on, woo, woo, yeah, man. It's been a pleasant journey. It's been a journey not easy. I'm gonna lie with you, but God has been great, and thanks to you guys. Daily coming through back to back. I really do appreciate. Like, bless up, man. God bless you. And this last stream did blow up, and today is Wednesdays, love and relationship Wednesdays. And without further ado, we'll begin today's name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Type shit. Alright, today I'm talking about a very important question, and it's how can I tell if my partner is the right one for me? I know there are a lot of times we have asked ourselves these questions. There are a lot of times we have pondered on these questions. Type shit. It's vital. It's a question that can't be avoided. Again, it's an age-old question. You understand me? So virtually, basically, everybody would have asked themselves that question. And talking about how to identify or how to know if your partner is the right one for you. And on Monday, we started talking about some things that make people fall out of love, and we didn't complete it because I think my PC went off and we couldn't continue. So today we'll continue that. And before I go into today's questions, I'll just briefly answer that. You understand? You get me? So some things that make people fall out of love is continuation is unresolved conflict. Now, some things that actually make people fall out of love or gradually fall out of love is unresolved conflict. What is unresolved conflict? Unaddressed conflict and resentment can create a toxic environment and a suffocating love. So this is like a continuation of the question on Monday before I venture into how to identify if your partner is the right person for you. You understand? So unaddressed conflicts and resentments can create a toxic environment and suffocating love. You see, conflict starts as a misunderstanding. Conflict usually starts as misunderstanding. When this misunderstanding is not nicely or beautifully curtailed, or when this misunderstanding doesn't get curtailed, it grows to conflict. And when the misunderstanding grows to conflict, that's when it creates a dispute. So whenever you have a misunderstanding with your partner, or have a misunderstanding with your spouse, or have a misunderstanding with your boyfriend or your girlfriend, depending on your relationship or what you guys name it, be sure to handle this misunderstanding lightly and amicably, because if this misunderstanding grows into full-blown conflict, it may be hard to resolve. And when a conflict is unresolved, it creates a toxic environment, and sometimes the love becomes suffocating. So that's one of the things or one of the reasons that can make someone fall out of love. And these unresolved conflicts can be tied to a lot of reasons. Some of them is blame. You see, pushing blames on each other is another aspect. In a relationship, learn to own your shit. Even if it appears you are right, or it appears at the point of the argument or at the point of the misunderstanding, you are the person that is right. Don't rub it on your partner's face. Again, if you realize you are right and your partner is wrong, don't rub it on his face, don't rub it on her face. Again, for peace to reign and for the sanity of your relationship, you understand? And for a healthy relationship, don't run it, don't shift blames. Yeah, because when you start shifting blames, not everybody can take blames shifted on them or blames placed on them. So you understand, blame is another thing that can make one fall out of love gradually or slowly. Don't rub it on your personal face, and if you realize you are wrong or you messed up, no need blaming others for it or no need making excuses. There's sometimes that probably you forgot you and your babe or you and your partner are meant to go on a date, or probably you were so involved in work and something. Do not make excuses for your mess ups. Do not make excuses for your fuck ups. Do not make excuses for something you did wrong. Okay? Don't put blames on other people. Own up yourself, own your shit and apologize. So blame is another reason why people fall out of love. I'll just ASAP round up this. Another reason why people fall out of love is pride. You understand? Pride is another thing that can ruin relationships or make a person fall out of love. There's no room for ego when it comes to relationship. There is no room for that at all. No need. Who are you priding for now? Who are you bugaing for in your relationship now? There's no room for ego when it comes to relationship. your partner or someone you claim to love, you don't have a reason to be forming for them. You don't have a reason to pride on them, or you don't have a reason to rub your ego on them. It's not necessary. Even as an individual, as a human, you shouldn't have pride. You can be proud of your progress, but you shouldn't thrive in pride. I don't know if you understand what I mean. You understand? Because when you're being proud, or when you're being proud in your relationship, or when you show much pride in your relationship, you may withhold your feelings, or you may withhold yourself from falling in love or getting the beauty of relationship, because you'll be less vulnerable, and the relationship won't be as healthy as, and won't be as beautiful as, when there's no vulnerability amongst both parties. You understand? When there's pride, this goes with vulnerability as well. When you can't allow yourself to feel, so that you don't appear needy. There's some persons that will be like, oh, more, if I show this guy that I love him, if I show this girl I love him, I may appear too needy, or I may appear that probably I carry the relationship on my head, or I mean the love pass. No, bro. No, sis. In a relationship, you have to be vulnerable. As far as this is someone you claim you love, as far as this is someone you're ready to invest your time with, as far as this is someone you're ready to invest your energy with, you have to be vulnerable. Believe you me. For relationship to work, for relationship to be healthy, for relationship to be sane, for you to have sanity in your relationship, believe me, you have to be vulnerable. And vulnerability doesn't mean you're letting your guard down, or vulnerability doesn't mean you're letting your ego down. You're not letting anything down, because in a relationship, it's a two-way thing. It takes two to tango. You can't dance tango alone. It's you and someone. You understand me? So it takes two to tango, and you can't not be vulnerable in your relationship. You have to be vulnerable for you to have a beautiful relationship. If not, you'll be able to express yourself, and you'll be able to let out the feelings that you would want to let out in your relationship, because you are scared to commit. Vulnerability also go with commitment, because if you are too scared to be vulnerable, if you're too scared to commit, when you can't commit, tell me how your relationship work. So pride is another thing that can ruin your relationship, or can make you fall out of love. You feel it's rub on your ego or something when you like appear too needy to your partner, or you feel when you let out your feelings to your partner, it's like a rub on your ego, or a shrug on your ego. No, bro, this is your relationship here. This is not business. This is not a stranger. This is not a random person. This is someone you are trying to invest your time and your energy with. So there's no point priding or showing your ego. If not, you wouldn't get much out of a relationship, and your partner will definitely feel you end being 100, and that would make them fall out of love. So pride is another thing that can make someone fall out of love. Another thing that can make someone fall out of love is personal issues, unresolved personal struggles, such as depression, anxiety, or unresolved trauma can impact one's capacity to love and connect. Now, some people feel, I always say this, your happiness isn't individualistic. What I mean by that is that your happiness isn't tied to someone, or your happiness isn't tied to your lover. You understand? You are meant to contribute to the wellness of your lover, and your lover is meant to contribute to the wellness of you as well. Both of you are meant to complement each other. Nobody's happiness is entirely tied to the other. You understand? Because it's a two-way thing, it's a partnership, it's a contributive relationship. You understand me? So sort yourself out and do it well. If you are the kind of person, or you're a person that is going through anxiety, or you are going through depression, or you are going through unresolved trauma or struggles or personal struggles, believe in me, best believe, sort yourself well. Make sure you are healthy for yourself before you go into a relationship. Or if you're in a relationship, make sure you are healthy for yourself before you can be healthy for your partner. Because if you just offload this burden of yours on your partner, they may not be able to. You understand? So don't offload everything and the stress on your partner. They may not have that luxury or strength to handle all that. You understand? So make sure you are good for yourself before you are good for another. Make sure you sort everything that is disturbing you, or every stress that you are going through, before you commit 100% to another, because not everybody is not everybody has that luxury of being in a relationship and being a lover and a father as well, or being in a relationship and being a lover and a mother as well. Not everybody has that. So sort out your personal issues, sort out your personal struggles. If you're going through depression or anxiety, make sure you get the proper care, and make sure you get the necessary things you have to get back your sanity before committing 100% or going into a relationship, because your partner may not have that luxury of strength, believe you me. And if you're in a relationship and you are suffering to a personal struggle, or anxiety or depression, and your partner is just someone that is strong enough or has that luxury of strength to carry all these struggles with you, believe me, they will fall out of love. So personal issues is another reason that can make someone fall out of love, because most times people go into relationship, they need a lover, you understand? They need a partner, not a body or liability. Now some persons or most persons feel liabilities are about finances or financial responsibilities or financial aspect. Now liabilities encompasses every aspect of life, you understand? If you are going into a relationship and someone is an emotional liability, it will affect you, because if this person doesn't have the empathy, if the person doesn't have the emotional intelligence, if the person doesn't have the emotional strength to be able to sort out his or her issues by herself or by himself, or his or her struggles by himself or herself, and just offloading everything on your partner, on or his or her partner, believe me, your partner may not have that strength, they may not be strong enough. So liability encompasses every aspect of life in a relationship, not just finance, you understand? So rather than being a liability to your partner, make sure you're an asset. Make sure you are complimenting your partner. Make sure you are contributing positively to your partner. Make sure you are contributing emotionally, not just financially. Some persons may feel, if I'm contributing financially, no wala, money cannot buy everything, bruh. Money is just for needs. Money is just for material things. Money is just for daily amenities or amenities of life. You understand what I mean? Daily needs of life. Yeah, money doesn't buy everything. You can't use money to buy emotions. You can't use money to buy sanity. You can't use money to buy psychological aspect of life. So going into a relationship, you should be ready to be an asset to your partner, not a liability. And that encompasses every aspect of life. So personal issues is another reason that can make somebody fall out of love, or that can make people fall out of love. Another thing that make people fall out of love is complacency and stagnation. Let me explain. When relationships become too comfortable or still, the spark can fade. That's nothing new or fun or exciting anymore, just the basic routine. One may get tired. Now, don't get me wrong, commitment is very much important through a relationship or in a relationship, because some persons may say through thick or thin, through the happy moments, through the sad moments, through the ups, through the downs. Yes, that's what relationship is meant for, and that's what a partner is meant for. But complacency and stagnation can make somebody fall out of love. Let me go further. Imagine you eat just rice every day, every day. Today eat rice, in the evening eat rice, tomorrow rice for like a month, 2 months straight. You're eating rice. Believe me, you get tired now. No matter what, no matter how they try to spice the rice up, you will get tired of eating rice on a daily basis. You get tired of eating rice every day. That's just how it is with relationship. That's just how it is with complacency and stagnation. Imagine every day, day in, day out, every week, day out, week in, week out, every month, month in, month out, every year, year in, year out. There's nothing different happening in your relationship. Like no fugazi, no steez, no fun stuff, no activity that will like spicing up or make your partner enthusiastic about your relationship. It's it will become boring. You understand me? It will become boring, and your partner may fall out of love, or somebody may fall out of love. So try new things, spicing up a relationship, go on dates, don't just start going on dates before you are very serious in relationship. Then when you guys are partners or you guys are serious, you stop the dates all of a sudden. Nah, bro, go on dates, try new recipes, try new restaurants, try different foods. If it's on you, travel, go on tours, go on, like stroll out, take a walk, go to the beach, just do things that the little things doesn't have to be very, 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 very magnitude or very, very big, you understand? But do stuff that will get your partner involved in your relationship. Do stuff that will spice your relationship. It could be date nights, it could be game night, it could be movie night, it could be chill with friends, it could be hang out with friends, or couple hangout. You understand me? So do stuff. Don't make the relationship become stagnant and complacent, because somebody may fall out of love. Because if you're eating noodles every day, every day, every day, every day, best believe you get tired of noodles. So it has to be different, spice. It's rice, noodles, spaghetti, beverages and stuff, pancake. Just Varieties, you understand? So as in a relationship too, there has to be varieties of activities. If not, someone may fall out of love, or it may be a reason why someone will fall out of love. So complacency and stagnation is another reason why your partner or someone may fall out of love. Another reason is external pressure. This is why you have to guard your relationship. Your relationship is your relationship. It's not you and the world that is sharing the relationship. It's not you and your village people that is sharing a relationship. It's not you and your community that is sharing a relationship. It's not you and your society. External pressures, locking in your relationship. You have to lock in. Your partner is your partner, and you also should be your partner's partner. Lock in. External factors like financial stress, work related issues, or family conflicts can strain your relationship. So you have to be, active. You have to be vigilant, so that you don't allow external pressures, so that you don't allow external factors to ruin your relationship. Don't push all the things on your relationship. Maintain boundaries. You understand me? Maintain boundaries. Let work be work. Don't allow work related issues to affect your relationship. Don't get me wrong. You can share stuff with your partner, yeah. You can share your work issues with your partner. You can hear their views. You can allow them counsel you. Because it's nice when you share stuff with your partner. It's nice when your partner know how you're faring or how you're doing. It's very nice. You understand? But boundaries, you have to put boundaries. You understand me? Don't bring issues from the office to your home. You now come home and tell your spouse that it's the issues that you face at work, or your boss is that, and you pour it out on your partner, you pour it out on your spouse, or you pour it out on your wife, or you pour it out on your husband. That's unnecessary. Your spouse hasn't done anything to you, your partner hasn't done anything to you, so you don't have, like, why would you do such? That's not nice. You understand? So don't allow external pressure affect your relationship. You understand? Don't bring issues of work into your family or into your home, or don't bring outside relationships to affect your partner. You understand it? And same thing goes with family conflicts. You understand? If you are going through family conflicts, or you are having disputes with your family that you couldn't settle, don't bring it into your relationship and spoil things with your partner. You understand? Your family is your family, and your partner is your partner. So if you can't settle disputes you have with your family, why would you allow it to affect your relationship? It's not necessary. Some of us make these mistakes. You understand? Some people in relationship make these mistakes, and some married couples also make these mistakes. When you have an unsettled dispute with your family, or a conflict going with your family, you bring it into your home, or you bring it into your relationship. That's not necessary. If you can't settle a dispute with your family, why would you allow it to affect your relationship? If you can't settle a family conflict, why would you blame your wife, or blame your husband, or blame your partner, or blame your spouse? That's not necessary. So external pressures can make someone fall out of love. When you are unable to curtail external pressures, when you are able to curtail external factors, when you are able to curtail outside of external conflicts, and you bring it into your relationship, it can ruin your relationship. You understand? So, another thing is lack of effort and commitment. When both parties don't prioritize the relationship, love can wither. Lack of effort and commitment. This goes both sides. This goes 100 from both parties. This partner is mutual. When partners don't prioritize the relationship, the love can wither, because in a relationship is your partner first before you. You understand? You have to be selfless in a relationship. When it comes to relationships, you have to be very selfless, because it's your partner first before you. If you don't prioritize your relationship, your partner may fall out of love, or you as well may fall out of love. If you don't see the need to guard your relationship, if you don't see the need to take your relationship first before you, to see your partner first before you, understand? Love may wither. So that's another thing that can make someone fall out of love. Then another, growing apart. As individuals evolve, their paths may diverge, making it challenging to maintain a deep connection. Now, this is where commitment and consistency comes in. You understand? Because as we are growing, as we are evolving, there are different challenges that may affect the relationship. You understand? Our paths may change. Your path and your partner's path may change. Probably things you guys loved doing earlier may change. You understand? But now that doesn't mean your relationship has to be there. That doesn't mean the love has to be there. That doesn't mean you wouldn't put in the effort into maintaining the connection you already had, or you guys once had. So growing apart or growing doesn't mean, or evolving doesn't mean your relationship has to grow apart as well. You can grow and still maintain a deep connection. So these are some of the things that can make someone fall out of love, or can make a person fall out of love, or that can make romantic feelings decline. But remember, every situation is unique and every relationship is unique. And often it's a combination of factors that leads to falling out of love. It may not just be one factor. You understand? It may be a combination of a lot. And when they are not curtailed, or when they are not treated right, the relationship crumbles or someone falls out of love. But understanding these reasons can help you navigate relationship with empathy and awareness. Like I said, some of these things, understanding them can make you understand, can make you navigate relationships with empathy and awareness. So you don't have to fall out of love, or your partner don't have to fall out of love. So that's it. That's some of the reasons that can make someone fall out of love. Now, to our topic for today: how can you tell if your partner is the right one for you? Or the question, how can I tell if my partner is the right one for me? This is an age old question. This is a question that everybody asks themselves probably whenever they are going into a relationship, or whenever they are realizing that, okay, it's like they are falling in love, or they are getting, you know, a hold or glimpse of somebody. You understand? So these are questions. Ask yourself. Number one, finding the right partner can be like searching for a needle in a haystack. Sometimes it can be very easy. Don't make it, most people make it seem like it's a very hard thing. Now, sometimes finding the right partner could be easy because basically you know what you want, you know what you need. Just like, excuse me, it's just like going to the market, and you're going to the market to buy some groceries, or you're going to the market to buy some stuff, and you write down your list. That's it. So it's just like having a partner. You know the things you need in your partner. You know the things you need in somebody you want to spend your life with. You know the things. You know the stuff. You understand? So it's basically the same thing. Just that this time it's a human. You understand? But now some of these things are some of the things that you can put at the back of your mind, or your heart, or register it in your heart or your head, to know if somebody is right for you. Number one, you feel like home. This now is the most essential, because being with them makes you feel comfortable. Number one, makes you feel secure, and makes you feel at peace. And your peace is like the 100. Your peace is like the most important. You feel me? It makes you feel like you finally found that sweet spot in life. When you're with them, be like, come on. You see these things that some persons will be like butterflies in my belly. Bruh. Sometimes it works, sometimes it happens. You could be with somebody and it just seems like it's a fantasy world. It just feels like all your dreams are coming true. It just feels like everything is falling in place. Ta, 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 ta. You understand? So one of the things that can make you know someone is right for you, you feel at home. And feeling at home means like there's no iota of doubt. You just feel very much at peace. Now, whatever doesn't compromise your peace, hold it tight. Whatever doesn't compromise your peace, believe me, best believe, hold it tight. But it doesn't end there. You understand? You could feel at home with somebody, but if the person doesn't have the right values, or the person doesn't have shared values, or share your values and your beliefs, it could compromise it. Yeah, it could affect it. So one of the reasons to knowing if someone is the right partner for you is that you feel at home. But now the next thing is shared values and goals. That's another thing you have to put in place. You understand? Your beliefs, your values, and your life goals align, creating a strong foundation for a harmonious and supportive partnership. Now, like I said, relationship is more like a business partnership. You understand? If all of us want to do business and both of us don't get along, believe me, we can't go into the business, right? That's just how a relationship is. If both of us want to be partners in a business and we don't get along, probably my set values on how I do relationship things, or how I do relationship stuff, are totally different from your set values. We won't be able to work. We won't be able to have a successful partnership. That means we can't grow a business together. That's just how a relationship is. Fun fact: if you see a relationship as a partnership, it works better, for real. Because that's why I see all these. If you see a monarchical system of government, monarchy, that is kings, queens, or what do you call them? The Arabian system of government. You understand? It's a monarchy. It's a monarchical system of government, and most times it's arranged marriages. And now arranged marriages tend to work better than even The one that you go, you say, ah, this is the bread of my life. This is the soul of my soul. This is most times arranged marriages work better. You know why? Because arranged marriages are seen more like a partnership. They are seen more like partnership between two families. This family and this family coming together because they have something they want to achieve. You get me? Either they want to keep the legacy of the wealth, or they want to keep the legacy of the person sitting on the throne, or they want to keep the legacy of ruling that country because it's monarchy. You understand? So they agree that don't worry, or they want to keep the legacy of a business. This marriage is arranged between either the son and the daughter, or the daughter. You understand? And they tend to work because it's seen as a partnership. So each parties, regardless of the circumstance or the situation, they are ready to make the relationship work. That's why I see most times arranged marriages works. So one of the things to know if someone is the right one for you, or if your partner is the right one for you, is shared values and goals. Your values have to align, your beliefs have to align, because that will be what will create a strong foundation. And if there's no strong foundation, you don't have a smooth relationship. But when there's a strong foundation, the relationship will be harmonious and to be a supportive partnership. So shared values and goals is another thing you're meant to check to realize if your partner is the right one for you, or if someone is the right one for you before the person becomes your partner. That's the mistake some people make. They just go into relationship, bam, and start trying to figure out if the person is the right one for them. How do you go to relationship and you say, okay, is this my partner the right one for me? Come on. It's just like going to an exam hall and try to read in the exam, or going to an exam hall and you see the questions. That's the time that you now say, hi, let me try and remember. No, now you can't go into relationship and start asking yourself, is my partner the right one for me? These are the questions you're meant to ask first before going into a relationship with the person. When you meet the person, you guys get along, that's the time you're meant to ask yourself all these questions. You understand? So another reason, another thing to know if someone is the right person for you, or rather, as the question says, if your partner is the right one for you, is unconditional acceptance. Now, how does unconditional acceptance work? They love and accept you for who you are, your quirks and all, without trying to change you. Now, let me get something straight. When you love somebody, you may love somebody so much, and they may have a particular trait that you don't really like, or they may portray a particular habit that you don't really like. But then, that sometimes they say love is in the eyes of the beholder. And when you just love this person, you don't even seem to put a head on the habits that they portray again, or that character. You just tend to forget about them, or that love you have for them just blinds you towards that quirk you don't really like, or that habit you don't really like. Okay. Sometimes some people may feel it's unhealthy, but believe in me, one of the reasons to know if your partner is the right person for you, or if someone is the right person for you, is unconditional acceptance. Loving the person without conditions, that's when you will know if this person is right for you. When you start to love somebody with condition, believe in me, you don't love them, you like them. You like, wait, there's a quote. You like, so okay, yeah, I remember the quote. You like somebody because, but you love despite. That is one of my favorite quotes because I love anything that deals with love and relationship. You like because, but you love despite. You like because there's something you are seeing. You like because there's something you would gain. Maybe there's a lot of money, and when you're in a relationship, you travel and stuff. You like because, okay, this guy is tall. Come on, this girl is pretty. When I'm out with her, I'll be like, I don't land. You like because you're seeing something you really admire, but you love despite. That love despite is because it's that love despite means there's something that is not doesn't really align, but despite that, you still love this person. So you like because and you love despite. So one of the reasons to know if someone is the right person for you is unconditional acceptance. That is loving them despite. Loving them despite the fact that they portray a habit, or they portray a trait or a character that isn't 100% aligning with you or with your values. No, let me know his value because shared values is number one thing, but doesn't really align with how you would want your partner to be. Okay, but despite all this, you're ready to go into a relationship with the person or into a partnership with the person. So unconditional acceptance is a reason, is that or another thing to know if someone is the right one for you, or if your partner is the right one for you. Don't forget, you like because and you love despite. That's something you have to have at the back of your mind. Another one is effective communication. For you to know if your partner is the right one for you, or if somebody is the right person for you before you get into a relationship is effective communication. A communication cannot be termed effective when there's no positive feedback, or when the information doesn't go from A to B and back from B to A. You can express yourself openly and honestly. And why expressing yourself openly and honestly? The person is listening actively. You understand? That's where the empathy comes in. That's where the emotional intelligence comes in. So, effective communication is another thing to check to realize if somebody is the right person for you or if your partner is the right one for you. You can express yourself openly and honestly, listening actively, and working through conflicts together. That's why I said one of the things that can make people fall out of love is unresolved conflict. When a misunderstanding grows into full-blown conflict or blows into disputes, then it's unresolved. That's one of the things that can make people fall out of love. But when there's effective communication amongst you and your partner, or amongst you and this person you claim to love, or the person claims to love you, that's a reason or an aspect you can use to justify if this person is the right partner for you. When there's a misunderstanding, are you guys can, like, both of you can get through this misunderstanding together, you guys can walk through this conflict together and still maintain the joy and the beauty of the relationship, then yes, you can know if this person is the right person for you. That's effective communication. Another one is emotional intelligence. Now I say emotional intelligence is coming after effective communication, because effective communication has to do with empathy. Effective communication has to do with emotional intelligence. That's why emotional intelligence comes after effective communication. Now, how does this work? When they are attuned to your emotions and know how to support you through life's ups and downs. When someone is attuned, that is tuned to your emotions, what it means is that when either you are moody or you are going through, you understand, your trying times, they know how to relate with you. There are some people that if they mess you up or they mess you up, they don't know the right time to tell you that, see you, you messed up, or rather, if you mess up, they don't know the right time to tell you that, see, you mess up, I won't lie, or rather, you fuck up, I won't lie. There's a time for everything, there's a mood you have to know if your partner is in the right mood before you say, babe, what you did, I wasn't really happy. You guys will resolve the issue very sweetly, like beautifully, and you guys may even have a nice time afterwards. You understand what I mean? But now, either you messed up or your partner messed up and you know the person messed up and you are not cool with it, and you just come and be like, when there's the heat, when the argument is heat already, you now be like, you don't why I don't like you is that you don't used to use your head, you don't used to know when to do things, you don't, every time you just shout this. Abba, calm down, that's not the right time. You should just, when there's the heat, this one is parring, this one is shouting, the other party is shouting, nothing will happen now. Just like two dogs barking at each other. When they get loosed, Abba, calm down. So when one is shouting, you have to be calm. Because people just can't be shouting. But when the mood is light, when the mood is calm, when the atmosphere is favorable and friendly, that's when you can see a babe, that stuff you did wasn't really nice. At that point, the person's anger would have, flattened down, or would have died down. Person now, that time now, the person understands what you are saying. The person now resonates in the sense that, okay, yes, I'm no longer angry, I'm no longer high on anger. Person now be like, okay, yes, I know what I did was actually not right, and I'm sorry. Understand? So, know the right time to channel your emotions, know the right time to talk to your partner, and know the right time to sort issues. You feel me? So that's emotional intelligence. They are attuned to your emotions and they know how to support you through life's ups and downs. That's another thing to check if someone is the right partner for you. Another one is laughter and joy. You see that together, right? You share a deep connection that brings laughter, excitement, and happiness into your life. When you share this kind of connection with somebody, that the person you just get happy. You just hear their name and you'll be blushing. You just hear their name, you smile. Even Joker self will be learning work. You smile so big, like effortlessly. You don't have to force it. That's another reason to know if someone is the right person for you. They bring you laughter, they bring you joy, they bring you excitement, and they bring happiness into your life. Now, I mentioned earlier that happiness is not individualistic. What I mean is that your happiness is not tied to somebody. You can't be happy, or you have to see somebody, or you have to get somebody before you become happy. Nah. But when you find that right person for you, or to know if the right partner is for you, they bring happiness into your life. Now, you are happy, they are happy. both of you bring happiness into your life. That is, both of you complement each other. Not that you are a leech and this one now is happiness and you just want to suck off the happiness from this one and have nothing to offer or have nothing to add. That's not how it works, you understand? So it's a 100-100. I don't want to say 50-50. It's a 100-100. You guys bring happiness into your lives. You guys complement each other. Laughter and joy. That's how you know if someone is the right partner for you. Another one is growth and evolution. If you can remember what I said about one of the reasons why people fall out of love is growing apart. But to know if someone is the right partner for you, you guys grow and evolve together. You inspire each other to grow, you inspire each other to learn, you inspire each other to become better version of yourselves for yourselves. Type shit, you understand? You inspire each other to become the better version of yourselves in order to complement each other better. That's how to know someone is the right partner for you or someone is the right person for you. The person is ready to grow with you, the person is ready to evolve with you, the person is ready to learn new things with you, and the person is ready to impact these new things they've learned into you, and likewise vice versa, you into them. That's how to know someone is the right partner for you. Growth and evolution. Another one is trust and loyalty. They go together. Loyalty, people feel, like I always say, loyalty, people feel is an easy thing. People just call it, say it's loyalty this, loyalty that, loyalty this, loyalty that. Bruh, loyalty is when you are tested, when you are in the face of, this is in this room now. If you open this door, bam, that's when you are fucked up. That's when you have messed your relationship up. But when you are in front of that door and you are able to turn back, and that's when you can say you are loyal. I don't know if you understand this illustration. I don't know, get too detailed, but you understand. When you are tested, when you are with the key, or rather, a door is open, but it's just closed. And if you open that door, it will affect your relationship because entering that door, inside that room, you will definitely do stuff that would affect your relationship. But now, on the face of that door, you turn back and you go. Or virtually, you enter the room, and when you enter the room, you still come out of that room alive. You still come out of that room unscarred or untouched. And that's when you can say you are loyal. That's when you can say, yes, I was in a place to fall, but I didn't fall because I love my girl, because I love my guy, because I didn't want to hurt her, because I didn't want to hurt him. That's when you can say you are loyal. Loyalty is not by mouth, to understand. So trust and loyalty is another thing to know if someone is the right partner for you. You trust each other implicitly, knowing that your partner has your back through thick and thin, through trials, through the challenges, through the opposite gender, worry. You guys are there for each other. You guys have trust and loyalty. You trust each other implicitly, knowing that no matter what, your partner wouldn't betray you. Knowing that no matter what is your relationship first, your partner wouldn't do anything to ruin your relationship. That's another thing to know if you're with the right partner or if somebody is the right person or right partner for you. Another one is physical and emotional intimacy. That's how to know if someone is the right person for you. Now, most persons focus more on the physical parts, focus more on the physical things, focus more on the physical and the emotion or mushy, whatever. But it goes both ways, physical and emotional intimacy. You enjoy a deep connection and emotional vulnerability. See, now vulnerability comes again. You feel safe to be your authentic selves. Now, you can't be authentic with someone if you don't share emotional intimacy with the person. You can't never be authentic. That's why I see if you just meet a loot, what I mean by a loot is like a one night stand or someone you just have fun with, and that's all. The person can never share things with you. The person can never feel safe to relate their emotions with you. The person can never feel safe to relate their troubles with you. The person can never feel safe to relate what they are going through or whatever is troubling them with you. It's never possible. But someone you love, someone you're in a relationship with, someone that got your back and you got the person back, you see yourself. It's only gonna be that physical fun or physical intimacy. There's also emotional intimacy. When you guys are together, you share things about each other. You tell them how you feel 100%. Whatever challenge, you tell them 100%. Whatever troubles, you tell them 100% because you already feel safe, because you already feel at peace, because there's already an intimate bond you guys share, not just physically but emotionally. So physical and emotional intimacy is another reason or other aspect to checkmate, to know if somebody is the right partner for you, or rather if somebody is the right person for you before going into a relationship. So another one is support and encouragement. Now, in your relationship or your partnership, your partner has to be your biggest supporter. Your partner has to be your biggest cheerleader, to support your dreams and your ambitions wholeheartedly. There's some relationships that your partner will be like, I don't really fancy this thing it does. I don't really like this thing it does. Or the girl will be like, oh more, I don't like, ain't gonna lie, I don't like this thing she does. Ain't gonna lie, I don't really, bruh. Your partner has to be your number one fan, like for real. No matter what you do, as far it's not illegal, as far it doesn't hurt anybody, as far you are doing that stuff, to earn a living and to be a support system in your relationship or to your partner has to be your number one fan. Your partner has to be your number one supporter. Your partner has to come through for you, 100. You have to encourage you. They have to give you like support emotionally. They have to give you words of encouragement. They have to come through for you. So if you're in a relationship and your partner doesn't support you, your partner doesn't give you that support system, your partner doesn't encourage you, like your partner doesn't ginger you or give you morale, motivate you to, baby, don't worry, keep trying, don't worry, keep going on, I believe in you, come on, I'm rooting for you. If you're in a relationship and your partner is not like that, or you have to, check one or two things to know if this person is truly rooting for you. You understand? But then remember, no relationship is perfect. You can find someone who checks most of these boxes. It might just be a sign that you have found your perfect match. But no relationship is perfect, and no human is perfect. So if you are looking for all these things I just said, or someone that marks all these boxes, it may be hard. You understand? But now that's why a relationship can't be perfect. That's why unconditional acceptance is one of the things you have to know or have at the back of your mind when looking for a partner or when trying to realize if somebody is the right partner for you. Like I said, you may not see someone that will tick these boxes, the whole of this thing I just mentioned. It may be very hard. You understand? Because we are humans and we can't be perfect. We can only try. We are not 100% perfect. You can't see someone that will tick your boxes. But that's where now you use the unconditional acceptance as a criteria. That's where you use the you feeling like home or at home as a criteria. So if you see someone that you accept unconditionally, you accept wholeheartedly, you love despite their flaws, you love despite their habits, you love despite the traits they portray that are not really 100 resonating with you, but you love them despite, and that's the one that can say, okay, bruh, this is my right partner. This is the person I want to spend my life with. You get me? Someone you feel at home, like the person makes you feel comfortable, secure, and at peace, like without compromising yourself, without compromising your values. You find peace with them, you find peace at them, you find peace in them. That's when you can say, okay, this person, I'm ready to spend my life with this person. That's when you can say, okay, this is my right partner. That's when you can say, okay, this is my right person. That's when you can say, okay, this is my plus one. This is my person. You get? So these are the things to know if someone is the right one for you or if your partner is the right one for you. But one thing you're meant to put at the back of your mind, the one thing you're not meant to forget, when finding the right partner, you should find somebody that complements you before you say this is your right partner. A person becomes your partner when you guys are into serious relationship, when you guys are now a thing, when you guys are official. That's when you can say this person is my partner. So now this question I say, how can I tell if my partner is the right one for me? It's a secondary motion. How can I tell if somebody is the right person for me? That comes first. But now if you guys eventually comes together and realize, okay, yes, you guys complement each other. You find peace in each other and each other. You feel at home. There's the unconditional acceptance, and you guys are ready to make it official. You guys are ready to become partners. You guys are ready to become husband or wife. That's when you can say, okay, this is my partner. But don't go ahead of yourself. When you guys have not made it official, don't go ahead calling somebody your partner when you have not made it official. Don't go ahead, don't run faster than your shadow. That's some mistakes some persons make. Some persons may just meet them today or be there for a week, or you guys have a chat long for like a week, and all of a sudden that's your boyfriend, all of a sudden that's your girlfriend, all of a sudden that's your partner. Nah, bro, don't put people into pressure. Take it slow and don't put yourself into pressure, because when you just meet someone for like a week and there's nothing official yet, and in your head you're like, this is my partner, and the person doesn't feel same way with you, that's like an advanced breakup or rather you're hurting yourself in advance, because if this person isn't ready to go in with you, or if the person isn't ready to take it as seriously as you feel they will take it, it's like you hurting yourself. So consider somebody the right person first, or the right one, before calling them the right partner. You understand? So it's the primary before the secondary. The partner is the secondary. But when you guys now in a relationship, the partner becomes the primary. But if you just meet someone and you guys get along, or you guys get together and that's when you start checking the boxes. Is the person is the right one? Like the boxes I said, you feel like home, you shared values and goals, most importantly, unconditional acceptance, effective communication, emotional intelligence, laughter and joy, growth and evolution, trust and loyalty, physical and emotional intimacy. Now, these are the boxes now you'll be thinking, okay, yes, 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 and that's when you can now say, okay, should we take this to the next level? And both of you agree, let us take it to the next level, and you guys make it official. That's when you can say, this is the right partner for me. You understand? Because, excuse me, like the example I gave, imagine I approach you now for a business partnership, and I bring like my manifesto. I don't know if it's manifesto I'm meant to bring, but I bring like my business proposal, and you go through my business proposal, and probably out of the 10 values, both of us just share 2 values. That partnership will be ruined. It will never work. It will never work, because we have to have shared values and goals. And out of 10 of your values, both of us just share 2. That's not even up to average. That's not even up to half. You understand? That's how it goes with relationship also. If we meet somebody, you have to check the boxes, You have to see if you guys have shared values. And now if you check out of 10 and you guys share like an 8 over 10, okay, 8 over 10. Now the remaining 2, that's when you can say unconditional acceptance, because it will be hard to see someone that is a 10 over 10. And 10 over 10, I'm not talking about physics, I'm not talking about physically, I'm talking about every aspect. That's emotionally, physically, psychologically, mentally, socially, financially, every wise and otherwise, and every aspect. That's how you check these boxes. If you meet someone that is a 7 over 10, and the person matches you, like person gives you peace, you feel like home, that's when you can now use unconditional acceptance to match the remaining 3. But you can't see someone that has 2 over 10 and you want to go into a relationship with a person. How about now? You say, if you write an exam and you score 2 over 10, wouldn't you feel so bad? Or if you're a teacher and you give your student test, or your pupils test, and someone scores 2 over 10, would you tell the student, see me? You tell the student to see you, because it will feel like, are you a part of my class? Are you a student in my class? Did you even concentrate? Did you do your homework? Did you do your assignment? That just how this relationship, you understand? You can't see someone checking 2 over 10 of your boxes and you want to say, I like this guy, or I like this girl, she's fancy, she's this, he's that, and you want to delve in. Nah, bro, calm down. Things are not done that way. So the person has to match your boxes, or the person has to be above average. That's when you can say, okay, don't worry, we can make you work. Don't worry, we can grow and evolve together. Don't worry, we can help each other work. You understand? So now, when checking boxes, when going to relationship, before you call someone your right partner, the person has to be the right one. The person has to pass or match your boxes. The person has to be above average. That is in all these reasons. Like I said, how to tell if your partner is the right one for you. The person has to pass at least 7 over 10, at least above an average. That's when you can say, okay, yes, I can work with this. We can work with this. Let's move on. You feel me? So yeah, so that is it. And this question, how can I tell if my partner is the right one for me? I hope I've been able to, hit the nail on the head. You understand? So these are things, you're meant to put at the back of your head. But don't forget, every relationship is unique. Every relationship is different. Every relationship has their own, combination of factors. Every relationship has whatever leads to them falling in love. So you have to check what works for you. But then these are the criteria, and some of the criteria that you have to check. You understand? Some of the reasons that can navigate your choice, that can navigate your decisions, and that can make your relationship work. Never forget empathy and awareness. Be self-aware, even as you're aware of your partner, and do not neglect empathy. Empathy is something you're meant to look when looking for a partner. Empathy is something you also have to have when looking for a partner. So when you see empathy, the person also sees empathy in you. Emotional intelligence has to be top. Don't neglect that. So that is it. And today is love and relationship. Every Wednesday we talk about love and relationship. So yes, I would love you to give this video a like, and I also love you to share this video to your friends and your loved ones or your family and anybody and everybody you would want or you would love to see this video. So yes, our first question was some of the reasons to know that makes people fall out of love, and I listed them. This is like a continuation, but I'll just list them. Communication breakdown is one, lack of intimacy is another, trust erosion is another, changing values and goals is another, unresolved conflicts, that one is very essential because conflict is something that can make, most times is what makes relationship ruined. You understand? Because if you guys can't resolve misunderstandings, it blows into full blown conflict, and that can affect your relationship. Another is blames. Own up your shit. Stop pushing blame. Stop making excuses for your fuck ups. Stop making excuses for your mess up. Own up your shit. Own up your stuff and apologize. Don't be the bigger person in your relationship and for your relationship. Don't be the bigger person for yourself. Be the bigger person for your relationship. So blame is another thing that can make someone fall out of love. And this takes us to the next, pride, because blame and pride sometimes work together. So remove pride, because who are you for me for your partner? Who are you for me for someone you claim to love? Nah. So pride is another thing that can make someone fall out of love, because when you start to involve pride, there will be less vulnerability. And when there's less vulnerability, you may not be so open and willing to express yourself to your partner, and that will make somebody or your partner fall out of love. Another is personal issues, unresolved personal struggles like anxiety, like depression, like unresolved trauma. All these things, when they're not resolved personally, your partner may not have the luxury of strength, to carry that burden on her head or on his head, and it makes someone fall out of love. You understand? Another is complacency and stagnation. When your relationship become too comfortable, like no fun stuff, no trying out new things, just same old routine all over, all over, all over, just like you eating one food every day. You get tired of the food, and that's how it is. Your relationship may become boring. So complacency and stagnation is another. External pressure. Your relationship is your relationship. Leave the outside world out of it. Leave people's opinions out of it. Don't allow people's opinions contradict your relationship. Nothing concerns them. Whatever your partner is going through, make sure to amicably sort it together, for the goal and for the beauty of relationship, so your relationship can remain healthy. Don't evolve external that you just fuck your relationship. So external factors and external pressures is another thing that can make somebody fall out of love. Family conflicts, work related issues. Create boundaries. Bring your work related issues into your family and pour anger or pour aggression on your spouse or your partner. Now, it will make them fall out of love. So know how to create boundaries. Another is lack of effort and commitment. When both parties don't prioritize the relationship, love can wither. So these are some of the things I mentioned. Then I said, how can you tell if someone is the right partner for you or someone's the right one for you? You feel at home, unconditional acceptance, effective communication, emotional intelligence, laughter and joy, growth and evolution, trust and loyalty, physical and emotional intimacy, support and encouragement. And I said, remember, no relationship is perfect, but if you find someone who checks most of these boxes, it just can be a sign that you find your perfect match or you find your right match. That brings us to the end of today's session. I hope you enjoyed today's session. Please remember to give the video a like. This is Livestream daily to our blog, and today's love and relationship analysis. Thank you, appreciate, bless up. If it's nice where you are, it's nice where I am. So have a good night, have a pleasant night. Sleep like a baby, wake up like a giant. Stay soft. If it's morning where you are, come on, have a nice day, have a pleasant day. Go and excel, go and prosper, have a favorable day, have a beautiful day. If it's noon, have a calm noon. And don't forget to stay hydrated. We've come to the end of today's session. In the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Tomorrow is Thursday, and tomorrow is Family Thursdays. Let's talk about family. Let's talk about beauty of families. Let's talk about ways to make families work. The vibes. Tomorrow is Thursday, Family Thursday. So come through. I'll be expecting you guys. Same time, 8 p.m. Tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Bless up. Don't forget to stay safe. Don't forget to stay calm. Don't forget to stay grateful, because gratitude opens door for more blessings. So it's a boy Koda, and you know the vibes. Tomorrow 8 p.m. Don't forget to leave a like on this video, please, and don't forget to share the video to your friends and your loved ones and your family. Type shit. Thank you. See you tomorrow. Bless up. One love. Yes, sir.